Hi, this is Sakeller here with another walkthrough of one of my settlements. This is the last part of Immortal Joe's MadMax themed builds that I have here. I already did the Bullet Farm and Gas Town, so if you haven't checked those out, check them out. They're pretty cool. They're not bad. They're alright. So now we're finally at Immortal Joe's Palace. What is it called? Something or other. The Citidel. There we go. Yeah, it's called the Citidel. And I made it here at Croup Manor because, you know, it's got the nice little like mansion and it's by the water. So this is kind of the closest I could get to it. And it's kind of on a hill, a cliff side. So it's got the cliff, it's got the hill, and I can have a little thing for water to be purified. Now, the inside is not completely finished. So we'll address that in the video. Mainly I got too much stuff built in here and I can't build anymore without crashing the game. But we're going to look at the outside here first, and then we will do the inside on another video. Okay, so without further ado, here we are. So here we are. This is the front entranceway. So again, everything here is car themed, so avoid the stuff that I can't actually move. But so theory is here is, you know, the road that leads up to Immortal Joe's palace, the Citadel. That is the front gate there. Now, you know, there was always like the you know, the poor people that lived outside in the slums. So I kind of did a little nod to that over here. We got, you know, just kind of just crappy tents all kind of just thrown up with some really makeshift barricades kind of going around. I really like the radiator wall part. I think that was pretty cool. But yeah, so it's just kind of like a little makeshift crappy barricade just to kind of help protect them. And I put this little guy over here as like he's one of the slum people. The slum people. But anyway, so we got the front gate here. This is the main kind of part of it. If you had watched my first raider build video I think I put up was at this manor, and I actually cannibalized it for this. So for instance, I think this was there, and I think it's the only thing I kept. Everything else just got deleted out, and that was the only thing I kept, was that, just because I really liked the semi-truck back cargo thing with the lights on it and the walkway up top. So I kept that. But we're going to start over here this way. So this is just right off to the side here where all the water is. This is kind of their, again, little like junkyard, scrappy area where Immortal Joe's kind of likes to display all the prisoners that they've captured, and, you know, what happens if you kind of rise up against Immortal Joe. So, you know, it's just got spikes everywhere. Skeletons, bodies, everything just kind of thrown up on the spikes, and a makeshift little gun turret in case, you know, some ghouls come up this way. And then it does have a guard tower right there as well. It's pretty good stuff. We're going to swing around. And again, I'm going to talk about everything inside more in detail when we get inside. This is mainly just for the outside right now. So, you know, just some spikes. It's got a walkway up there. You can kind of see a couple of the guards kind of bobbing their heads around, and a gun turret up front. More spikes. So we're going to swing around this way. This is all really well lit at nighttime. Looks pretty cool. I wanted the main entrance to be really bright. You come around here. Again, they have just kind of spikes screwed out throughout the front here. We're going to get into that catwalk on the inside again. Lights everywhere. This wall has a catwalk behind it too, so people can actually stand on there, guards as well. So that entire wall is defensible. Now this part over here I really like. I'm really happy with this. This side of the wall is actually made. I'm going to jump down, so excuse the frame rates if they get all crappy. But this is all made out of destroyed cars. So my idea here was this kind of like, you know, Immortal Joe, his cars, you know, are the best, and this is just where their scrapyard of all the cars that they, you know, stole parts from and disassembled and just kind of threw into a pile, which eventually just turned into a wall. And then, you know, they built a really unstable, rickety complex on top of it there, which we'll take a look at inside. I'm really happy with that. It's one of my favorite things that I've built so far. It's pretty cool. And then over here we have, you know, Immortal Joe always kind of had a little bit of like the worshiping shrine stuff going on. So I made that over here. Then this is also this side over here, over there, that's where he's got, you know, his girls and the prime breeders. And then that's the prison cells right here. So this is kind of like just a really depressing area for the prisoners. So again, you got the cars and the little bus and everything like that. Spikes. So this is just the little blood shrine thing that I made just to kind of, you know, one, Immortal Joe's not a good guy. They're not a good bunch of people. And if you're a prisoner, you know, through the cracks in the wall, this is really all you can see. And, you know, the endless ocean of freedom, but you can't get to. So, again, we were just doing the outside today. This right here is a bar, restaurant, slash brothel that I made, which obviously isn't in the movie, but, you know, I figured, you know, in the world of Fallout and MadMax, you know, you got to have something a little bit more to keep the raiders in line, so I gave them a brothel. You can see the purification tanks over there, and that's their little radio antenna to keep in contact with the bullet farm and the gas town. So again, outside wall, very defendable. You know, you can't get into this thing. It's awesome. So I'm going to cut off right here as I get stuck, and we're going to pick up inside. Okay.